So good. We are coming to almost a conclusion here, and if you have been following this very keenly, right from day one, the purpose I mentioned is a ecosystem that you create for yourself. When you were doing your niche and your digital assets and your digital products, right, it was all about creating a community of like-minded people. Then once we started discussing the business, right, we talked about the partners and the contractors and the suppliers or the OEMs. They formulate and become your ecosystem as a business, right? Because there's a give and take happening. Now, as a consultant, right, or a consulting as a business, you have a similar sort of an ecosystem, right, which you need to build with time. You require subject matter experts. You require people who are practitioners who can execute this, or executionists of sorts. The partners who can work with you can complement your skills. The freelancers that you can get for a specific project and out of it, or a niche enterprise which has specific technical skills that are required during your maybe digitalization or consulting activities, they come in and go. And also the boutique firms, right? For each step around the way, you realize that too many knowledge elements that come into existence. So one typically doesn't build all of them unless you spend enough time there. But then you can take advantage of the boutique firms out there, or you yourself become a boutique firm of sorts, which can also take advantage by making other boutique firms your partner. So this formulates your ecosystem depending on the customers you're targeting. All right, and this the sooner you create this, the better it is, and have the right kind of relationships, so that at the right time all of them are synergistically working with you. So this, in that sense, becomes your tribe and your community, which you're taking advantage of. You might sell into them. You sell, you kind of take their service to sell to your customers, and that whole system, it works appropriately. Then it becomes a give and take exchange, and typically from a B2C works into a B2B mode, right? You do it for yourself, you do it with them, or you do it for them, whatever, right? Whatever model you use. So it is important to create an ecosystem like this, even for consulting as a service. Now, because you have enough knowledge where, right, you can govern that knowledge with the right resources around you to maximize your time and get the right kind of income, the multiplication of income or the multiplier that you're looking at. Okay. With that said, we have come to a conclusion, and we conclude this topic by putting certain challenge. Your final challenge is, depending on how you position yourself and in the business gamut of things you mentioned, right from an employee to a self-employed person, to a business owner, to a investor, right? You use Rise 1 learnings to create a business plan. So you need a business plan for your consulting activities. From there, you take Rise 2 to create your services, right? We discussed 3. I mentioned 3. Basically, you should be knowing 3 by now, right? Your niche, your change management and digitalization. And then based on that, you create your third. That means how you use your research activities to find the persona of people. Then you start targeting them, and then you start blitzscaling to the social, that is your top end, which is your corporates and the others, right? And then you start multiplying your wealth accordingly. And then, of course, you use the principles of Rise 4 to go about compounding it the way you want it. On that note, I think we have come to the end, and congratulations for finishing the Rise 5. Okay, but that challenge, until it's not finished, your Rise 5 is not complete. And I talk about this during the inner circles or the Rise circles when we discuss it through. Okay, on that note, have a good one. I'll see you once you rise to the monk. All the best and bye.